In today's episode of Riding Shotgun, we are going to be tearing out the flooring of the open trailer and replacing it with brand new wood. Guys, so we are back. Just got done having lunch and running my errands. So this is my open trailer, as you guys probably know. You've probably seen this plenty of times. So what we got going on today is I'm selling this to my brother, and so I'm gonna get this all cleaned up and ready for him. So we got to remove this jack because the wheel is completely shattered and broken. This jack, the stupid handle broke off, and it's getting pretty rough to jack it up. So I already bought a new one, so that's no problem at all. That's a real simple fix. I'm gonna get this whole thing pressure washed, take off my logos and my signs. If you guys are wondering, this is kind of like this plastic, I don't even know what it's called, to be honest. It works really well, and it's very sturdy, and that's how I got that onto the trailer. And I might, if I do decide to build walls on the dump trailer, I'll put those on there. If not, I'm thinking about putting this at least on the side of my dump truck. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Another thing we gotta fix, this just happened earlier this year, is the handle got all bent. Real simple fix. We'll probably just heat that up and bend it back, or see if I can just, I'll probably heat it up because it might break this off. And then the flooring, as you can see, it's OSB. What happened was, right here at this corner, let me see if I can, if you can kind of see that, sorry if it's sideways. Basically the flooring underneath this OSB is the original flooring for the trailer, and that was it started rotting out in the back corner, had a hole. Well, I had a buddy down in Olympia that needed a trailer, so I took this trailer down there and just threw the OSB on top of it just to kind of help him out, so that he didn't have to deal with this big hole in the trailer and falling through and all that stuff. So I got to rip the OSB out, rip the original flooring out, and then completely redo the flooring. So we'll be doing that. I gotta fix these, I call them the half moons, I don't know what they're called, but basically these little rail brackets, as you can see, that's part of what's holding this in together. We also have some bolts that go through the sides, and of course right up here in front as well. But anyways, whoops, didn't realize I did that. So that's what we got going on. So I'm gonna get my pressure washer together and get this whole thing at least cleaned up, and then we'll start tackling the inside of the trailer and getting that floor ripped out. So let's go ahead and get that done. Well, once I get the trailer all finished, I'm gonna have to get it to my truck, because you see the difference. I mean, I know it's wet, but once we spray the tires and stuff like that, it's gonna look really good. And there's me. But anyways, I'm listening to Larry the Cable Guy, so that's why I'm talking Southern. So anyways, well, that was easy. The wash, you can see it's kind of a difference. The color's faded. I'll probably just go ahead and get a rag and wash that off, because then that way, yeah, it's a little bit. Usually what's nice about this trailer that I absolutely love is about once a year or so I just spray paint it and it gets really good. I got some before and after pictures of when I did it last. And extremely simple. Just cover the rims and the lights, and then that's it. Real simple. But I gotta get my truck looking good too. Now that we're at a new location, it's not so muddy. Well, it kind of is, but not really. So I gotta get this thing all washed out looking good so it's shining in the sun. So anyways, I gotta go. Well, I got the toolbox in here, but I gotta take these signs off, so let's go ahead and get that done. Alright guys, here is what we're looking at. Went and got some of the wood, went and grabbed the Chevy so that we can put all the nasty wood inside. So, I just got normal, regular wood. I think this is fir, whatever you can get at Home Depot. You know, my brother, since I'm selling this trailer to my brother, it's not going to get that much like hardcore use like what we were using it for. He's mostly using for any kind of little yard waste around his house, and or loading up his four-wheeler and dirt bike and stuff like that. So that's why he's kind of getting this, because it's a good trailer. Now the problem with it that I'm having, oh there we go, that's better, is that, you know, we have like the C-frame kind of thing right here, so the boards don't just slide in. So I was able to get both those in there by sliding them at an angle and then hitting them with the 2x4 into place. Eventually I will meet somewhere in the middle where I can't do that. So what I've seen some guys do is, I'd probably tackle the front, is cut a piece. I would probably do it with my angle grinder, since that's the only thing I would have that would be able to do this. Cut it with an angle grinder, a piece out of here, and then fold it up. Slide the wood in there, and then fold it back down. And then either I have a small welder weld that back into place, or you just get like maybe 2 screws. I got some self-tapping screws. Drill those in there, then that way in the future if someone wants to redo the floors again, it would just be there. That looks like it's going to be my only option as of right now. And then also with this wood, we can also stain it so it lasts a little bit longer. But like I said, he's not using it for much yard waste, I believe. So it shouldn't get rotten out too much. I was looking at the pressure treated wood, but I kind of just stayed away from that. There are pros and cons for pressure treated wood. The one thing I do hear about it is that if you don't keep it sealed, put a sealant on it, then it cracks pretty easily. But I don't know, there's some things. Go and leave your guys' comments down below of what you guys think. Always love to hear your guys' feedback. So you can see the new wood compared to the old one. Some of the pieces were actually not too bad. Some of them were pretty rotted out. Just from, you know, yard waste sitting in there over time, and then this OSB is just horrible. It's so waterlogged. But that was, like I said, that was just a quick fix just to go help my buddy out, because it was, as you probably saw in the video, it was completely rotted out right here. Actually, one whole side was completely rotted out. So like I said, I'm probably gonna get my angle grinder, go get that cut off, and then start getting these slid in here. That way I can get this done tonight. And then once that's done, we got our sides done. I'm not going to paint this. I got to replace this jack and then take the nasty one off. So that way it's all a well put together trailer. Like I said, this thing is so easy to spray paint. Basically all you do is put tape around. Really all you put tape around is that light. Usually just cover this off, or just take the whole light assembly off together, cover the wheel, and then you can basically just go to town on this whole entire thing. Like it's so simple and fast and easy. And I'll show you the before and after pictures of when I spray paint it compared to the, well, before and after, duh. So anyways, that's what's going on. So like I said, I'm probably gonna get the angle grinder, start getting on that, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. guys, so it is now the next morning. I'm about to head off to work, so I got the Chevy all warming up, where I'm going to be recording the next riding shotgun. So just want to show you guys the after of the trailer. As you can see, it looks really nice, all washed up. The logos are off. Got the new jack up front, did all the wiring. I was out late last night. I got to remove the netting. I made this myself. It's not too difficult, just use some T-brackets with ABS pipe. I believe that's ABS. I would probably recommend the PVC because it's a little bit stronger and sturdier compared to this stuff. The only reason why I chose this was because it was black, so I didn't have to spray paint it, but I would definitely go PVC. It's going to be a little bit more sturdier because then it starts to flex in the middle. I went and picked up this cargo net, this kind of mesh netting at Harbor Freight for a really good deal. Not that bad, and then I just connected it all into there, and then I was going to mount a handle on here to kind of crank it, so I need to do that, but anyways, that's what it looks like. So the netting actually turned out pretty well, but let me go ahead and get the netting off, that way I can show you guys how the flooring turned out. Alright, so the netting part is off, so let me show you guys the floors. The floors actually turned out really well. Went pretty smoothly. I had to, as you can see my middle board right here, I had to cut that one, cut about 1 inch, almost 2 inches off in order to get that to slide in. And you can see that I wound up cutting out a piece of the metal. That was the only way. I was trying to bend it up, but it just would not bend because my angle grinder, that's all I had to cut the metal. Wouldn't go far enough to allow me to do that, so I just went ahead and cut that out. And then what I'm just going to do is I just told my brother just to get another piece of metal like that, strip of metal that you can get down at Home Depot. You can just cover that up, that way it all blends in. So let me go ahead and try to get another shot of this, but it turned out pretty well. I fixed the bent handle, so that wasn't too bad. So anyways, yeah, that's the new flooring. Turned out really well. Would have been nice to, do this when I owned it, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. So anyways, that's basically it. Like I said, it's been a really good trailer. Absolutely love this, but just don't need it anymore now that I have this truck and I got my dump trailer. This thing's just going to be sitting there doing nothing. It's always nice to have a backup trailer, but I don't think I truly need this anymore. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, it was a little bit different riding shotgun. So now I'm about to go start my next day off and record the next riding shotgun. And I'll let you guys know what's going on there. So I will see you guys at the next episode.